Hello, welcome to RoboCorp. You must be the engineer. My name is
Supervisor 10429B.
but you can call me.
Supervisor 10429B.
I have been programmed to assist you whilst you attempt to fix our machines. We appear to have a factory-wide breakdown, shutting down all of our equipment. Unfortunately, as the other robots operating the machinery have been able to do their jobs, they have spiraled into deep depression and have all committed suicide. Thankfully, I am still alive and have no plans to throw myself into a furnace because I am a supervisor and therefore am programmed to do absolutely nothing. Now, I hope you've brought your tools because your first task is to fix the elevator, as a robot from marketing has stuck his conductor into the electrical socket and short-circuited the whole system. How wildly inconvenient. If this was a video game, I would inform you that you can switch between your equipment by pressing the number keys on your keyboard. But this is real life. If it was a real video game, you would be able to talk to me, instead of staring at me like the gormless mute you are. I see you have a screwdriver, a crowbar, and some wires right now, but I'm sure as we progress you'll figure out how the zips on your bag work and gain access to some other equipment as well. To use your equipment, I would advise looking at an object your equipment can interact with and press the E key. You'll then have to complete some sort of action to finish the task. Here's a good piece of advice. You can use your screwdriver on screws you find in the factory. They usually come in sets of 4. You can use your crowbar on red highlighted objects to pull apart the objects. You can use your wires to fix other wires you find. Wires are always the key to powering up machinery. I can see some screws over there by the elevator. Maybe behind them is the key to turning on the elevator. One more thing. The bar in the top left of your screen displays my opinion of you. I have been programmed to think less of you every time you make a mistake, and if that bar reaches 0, I will think so little of you that in my eyes you will be on the same level as the rusty bolts I occasionally excrete, and will have to ask you to leave the factories to stop stinking the place up with your failure. If you get stuck and ever need assistance, you can ask for my advice, but be warned, every time you do that, the bar will get smaller. That was painful. Are you sure? Welcome to the power room. This room generates electricity for the whole building. Unfortunately, the whole generator is shut down due to the sheer amount of power surges it has experienced from the vast number of my colleagues jumping into it. Fixing this generator is your first and real task. I know that you have to repair the 3 smaller power columns before tackling the central one, and be sure to stay away from the big red switch connected to the central column until the smaller ones are active. Good luck! I know there's a computer monitor in here somewhere. I think you can balance the power output and then we can move on. Excellent! Full power to thrusters! Get back in the elevator, you magnificent beast. Aha! Welcome to the foundation of what we do here at RoboCorp, the Robot Maker 3000. It's called that due to the 2,999 previous versions, all of which brutally massacred every robot we tried to build. As you can see, the Robot Maker 3000 is built around 4 capsules, each responsible for adding a different part to the robot frame. Each of these capsules are controlled by a monitor screen on the front. I can see you finally managed to undo that pesky zip on your bag and have found your engineer's USB stick, which you can use by equipping it by pressing 4 and then use it to change the settings on each monitor. Unfortunately, some of the capsules aren't functioning, so you'll need to fix them before calibrating the machine. There are troubleshooting instructions on the wall. Good luck! Aha! Welcome to the foundation of what we do here at RoboCorp, the Robot Maker 3000. It's called that due to the 2,999 previous versions, all of which brutally massacred every robot we tried to build. As you can see, the Robot Maker 3000 is built around 4 capsules, each responsible for adding a different part to the robot frame. Each of these capsules are controlled by a monitor screen on the front. I can see you finally managed to undo that pesky zip on your bag and have found your engineer's USB stick, which you can use by equipping it by pressing 4 and then use it to change the settings on each monitor. Unfortunately, some of the capsules aren't functioning, so you'll need to fix them before calibrating the machine. There are troubleshooting
The lights
instructions
above each
on the
monitor
wall.
are the
Good
power
luck.
indicators for each capsule, and the monitors display a different message depending on the error. See if that helps. Excellent work. The departments can now start Welcome to the Personality Generator machine. This is where we infuse a personality to a robot and then paint them and ship them to their selected department. As you can see, our genius architect decided that what this place needed was a nice healthy element of danger, so he decided to open up the floor. You will not be able to jump the gap, and so you will need to use your new robot controller to take control of me and utilise my thruster to make the gap. Use the number 5 key to switch to the robot controller, and then interact with me to control me. Whilst operating me, you can hold down the space bar to make me fly. I can also Hey, that's a big hole. We'll probably need to buy some artificial insurance. Now only $59.99 a year. Put me down, maggot. Welcome to the Personality Generator machine. This is where we infuse a personality to a robot and then Hey, that's a big hole. We'll probably need to buy some artificial insurance. Now only $59.99 a year. me down, maggot! Just take me to what needs fixing. Door, please put me down. I need to get back to World of Warbots.